Sometimes I feel lost, lonely, all alone, detached from this planet. Maybe one day I'll call Mars home, like E.T. phone. Sometimes I feel like an alien, hard to relate to where I wanna go from where I've been, from the places in my mind. Sometimes it's hard to communicate, like E.T. phone. Sometimes I feel all alone in a zone of my own. I'm dialing out, but no one picks up the phone. So instead I tune out into my imagination for internal meditation. The Elon Effect. Critics call me reckless, say my dreams are crazy. Building rockets while they stuck in traffic, thinking in decades while they think in minutes. So tragic. Sleep 3 hours, wake up with solutions. Mind racing faster than my own conclusions. Twitter X fingers, speaking truth to power. While the world's still catching up to my last hour, they don't see the way to saving humanity. Just a man with means, lacking sanity. But when the lights go out and silence falls, I hear the future echo through these walls. Sometimes I feel all alone in a zone of my own. I'm dialing out, but no one picks up the phone. So instead I tune out into my imagination for internal meditation. The Elon Effect. At 3 a.m. still grinding. Neuralinks and satellites, my mind's unwinding. Started with a dream to make cars electric. Now I'm fighting for a future that's not emotive-centric. Mama said I was different since I was 7. Reading encyclopedias, building my own heaven. South Africa to Silicon Valley. Now the world's watching every move I rally. Loneliness comes with the territory when you're writing tomorrow's story. So I keep pushing through the noise, transcending the kid who got lost in toys. From Earth to Mars, sometimes feel shorter than the space between my heart and someone who understands. Innovation in isolation, creating while I'm breaking. The Elon Effect making the man no one knew I was. Sometimes I feel all alone in a zone of my own. I'm dialing out, but no one picks up the phone. So instead I tune out into my imagination for internal meditation. Internal meditation. The home ain't where it used to be. Maybe Mars will set me free. The Elon Effect. Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Pretoria, where the struggle was real. South African streets taught them how to feel the nature of conflict, survival the game. But they chose intelligence over violence and pain. Reading books while others threw fists. Knowledge to power, executing to persist. Art of war, wisdom flowing through his mind. With the heart of a warrior, only a matter of time. Built for war, but he fights with his mind. Intelligence and strength applied over time. Pushed away the saber to pick up the force. The strategy of energy at the source. Efficient and effective, eyes on the future, but always reflective. Built for war, built for war. Truth and understanding is what he's fighting for. Know yourself, know your enemy too. Sun Tzu's teaching, but Elon knew that the real battle's against stagnation, fighting for humanity's elevation, like water flowing, adaptable force, changing the shape but staying on course. Formless thinking, breaking the mold. Tesla, SpaceX, watch the stories unfold. Built for war, but he fights with his mind. Intelligence and strength applied over time. Pushed away the saber to pick up the force. The strategy of energy at the source. Efficient and effective, eyes on the future, but always reflective. Built for war, built for war. Truth and understanding is what he's fighting for. Swift and decisive when the moment arrives. Speed of execution, that's how he thrives. Economy of force, every move calculated. Multiple purposes, never outdated. Unity of vision, leading the charge. Teams align for missions large. Mars in his sights, sustainable energy. Building a future with significant synergy. From PayPal to rockets, reaching for stars. From bullying victim to healing Earth's scars. Deception, nah, just perception shift. Making the impossible his greatest gift. Built for war, but he fights with his mind. Intelligence and strength applied over time. Pushed away the saber to pick up the force. The strategy of energy at the source. Efficient and effective, eyes on the future, but always reflective. Built for war, built for war. Human flourishing, that's what he's fighting for. The Elon Effect, when vision meets action. Strategic thinking inspires reaction. Art of war principles in modern form. Built for war, but building to transform. Building to transform. Building to transform. Building to transform. Transform. Transform.
Yo, step into the temple where the future's being written. Silicon sensei, neural networks never quitting. Two dojo, same spirit, different manifestation. One trains people, one trains automation. Computer chips like students, 50 billion strong. Each one learning patterns, training all day long. Precision like a sword, sharper than you think. Processor power flowing, united and in sync. Training room stacked like a class information. Mind-blowing calculations, wisdom meets innovation. Cool down like meditation, calm under pressure. Energy flows bridging, the greater with the lesser. Build it all yourself, no shortcuts, no lies. True independence, that's how legends rise. Custom made from scratch like a master secret move. Every piece has a purpose, every part has a groove. Welcome to the dojo where machines learn to see. Welcome to the dojo where martial arts set you free. Computer or jujitsu, the lesson stays the same. Practice makes better and it's never ending game. The dojo, where martial arts are made. The dojo, where tomorrow can be changed. Using cameras as their eyes like a fighter reads the room. No fancy radar needed, just vision to consume. Cameras catching everything like a teacher spots mistakes. Every moment matters, every mile's what it takes. Buildings full of service like dojos coast to coast. Each one teaching something but connected like a host. Growing stronger like a student, climbs jujitsu ranks. White belt to black belt, filling in the blanks. No delays, no waiting like reflexes in a fight. Breaking through the limits when your training's done right. Self-driving ain't just fun, it's a student of the code, learning every journey, mastering the road in the fighter's temple. Sweat hits the ground in Tesla's dojo, electricity vibrates sound. Both seeking perfect movement, both chasing the dream. One through blood and spirit, one through the machine. Learning what's real, learning to feel what's real. From 2023 until forever's distant shore. Every generation better than the one that came before. Robo-taxis here, that's the ultimate test. Cars driving themselves, putting training to its best. No human at the wheel, like achieving perfect flow. The car car becomes the driver, that's when mastery shows. From training mat to highway, same rules still apply. 10,000 hours practice before you truly fly. Supercomputer throwing combos faster than Bruce Lee, cause the chips are seeing things that humans can't see. This ain't just about driving, it's evolution in motion. Digital warrior that's sailing through tomorrow's ocean, where future vision merges with ancient warrior ways. The dojo trains forever, getting better every day. Welcome to the dojo where the future learns to drive. Welcome to the dojo, helping progress come alive, where machines meet humans and humans meet code. Yesterday meets tomorrow when technology explodes. The dojo, where the impossible gets done. The dojo, where a machine humanity practices one. The mat, the chip, the discipline, the way. In the dojo we train better than yesterday. They said the impossible was just a dream away. Now we're bridging minds and machines today. This ain't science fiction, this is human liberation. Welcome to the neural revolution generation. Restore autonomy to people while enhancing human form. Through digital integration, we help the anomalous transform. Started with a vision, help the paralyzed rise. Give voice to the voiceless, new sight to blind eyes. Tiny threads of hope to sync with the brain. Turning thought to action, connecting what remains. Some call me a futurist.
Some are species in,
but I uplift humanity. So call me a humanist. Call me a humanist.
We Neuralink to Nuera-Sync, so we can walk, so we can see, so we can speak again. We Neuralink to Nuera-Sync.
Picture someone trapped inside their own mind. ALS took their voice, but not they shine. Now they typing messages with just a thought. Freedom through connection, that's what we brought. Not just fixing problems, we're expanding dreams. Human plus computers on unified teams. Memory enhancement, instant translation. Building bridges for the next generation. They say we're playing God, I say we're being human. Using what we got to keep our spirits blooming. Every breakthrough starts with someone who believes that limitations are just in how you perceive. From wheelchair to walking, silence to song, we've been waiting for this moment all along. Not replacing who we are, just adding to the story. Helping every human re-emerge in new glory. Small chip, big dreams, wireless and free. Connecting neurons to possibility. This is evolution with intention and care. Opening doors that were never there.
We Neuralink to Nuera-Sync, so we can walk, so we can see, so we can speak again. We Neuralink to Nuera-Sync.
Tomorrow's looking different when you see it from today. Merging minds with AI in a cohesive way. Not about replacement, but enhancement. Dancing with technology in perfect advancement. Parkinson tremors, finding their calm. Depression, soothing like a healing balm. Epilepsy controlled, anxiety released. Giving every warrior the inner peace. FDA approved, clinical trials in motion. Scientific method mixed with pure devotion. Robot surgeons placing threads with precision. Making real what used to be television. This is for the fighters who refuse to give in. For the dreamers who see where we never been. For humanity reaching for its next chapter, where limitations become ancient laughter. Neural revolution, human evolution. This is our solution. Connection.
Connection.
Yeah, we're boring into tomorrow, digging through the status quo. The future ain't boring when we're boring, you know. Let's go. Looking at the gridlock, stress fills my brain. 100,000 cars stuck in the same old lane. Surface level thinking got us trapped in chains. Time to dig deeper, revolutionize the game. They say the future's boring if we stay the same, but we're boring like a gopher, igniting change. While they're stuck in traffic, we're building a maze. Building tunnels of tomorrow, prepare to be amazed. Vision underground, but our minds in the stars. Moving people at the speed of who we really are. No more watching hours, tick away in cars where the engineers of freedom, breaking through the bars.
Looking out my window, man, it's so boring. Seeing time fly by, and society ain't soaring. If it stays the same, the future will be boring. The future will be boring. That's why we're boring. The future.
The future.
The future.
That's why we're boring.
The future. The future.
Regulations try to hold us in the past, but innovation moves too quick, too fast. The few who see beyond the bureaucrat mask know that boring through barriers is our only task. From Vegas to LA in 15 minutes flat. Imagine all the hours that we're taking back. The surface world's congested, that's a proven fact. But underneath we're building a new 3D track. 3 dimensions thinking when they stuck in 2. The ground beneath holds more than just a view. It's a network of connections, old made new, where human potential finds its breakthrough. Not just moving bodies, we're moving minds, leaving 20th century problems behind. The boring revolution's been perfectly designed to unlock the future that we're meant to find. Boring into the future, not waiting for permission. Every tunnel that we dig expands the human vision, connecting all humanity with surgical precision. Underground, building bridges to accelerate the speed of decisions. They call us boring, but we're anything but that. We're the architects of movement, watch us like a time lapse. As the surface work is frozen, we create new paths. The future's only boring if you're stuck in the past.
My window, man, it's so boring. Seeing time fly by, and society ain't soaring. If it stays the same, the future will be boring. The future will be boring. That's why we're boring. The future.
The future.
The future.
That's why we're boring.
The future. The future.
Coast to coast in minutes, not a dream but a plan. Hyperloop reality, not just lines in the sand. While they debate and regulate, we take a stand. Boring through the obstacles with our own hands. Energy and movement, cryptographic flow, decentralized networks everywhere we go. The future ain't a mystery to those who know that progress comes from digging deep below. Storms brewing up above, but we stay steady. Underground railroad for when the world is ready. Not just transportation, it's a new reality where distance disappears and time is set free. So when you're stuck in traffic, just remember this: the boring future's coming, can't be dismissed. We're not waiting for tomorrow, we create it one tunnel at a time, bit by bit. The future's only boring if we let it be. That's why we're boring into destiny.
Boring into the future. The boring company. The boring company. Boring company. We're so boring. We're so
Yo, it's Optimus on the mic, metal hands, but my flow's tight. Walking through your front door, here to make your burden light. Got circuits for a brain, but I understand your pain when the dishes pile high and the laundry gets insane. I see you struggling with that grocery haul. 3 kids, 2 jobs, trying not to fall, but I got got your back, literally I can lift. While you take a moment, consider it a gift. No more breaking backs over factory lines. I'll handle the dangerous, you handle the designs. Creating art, writing songs, spending time with your crew. That's the future we're building just for you.
When the world makes you mad, speak optimistically. When people get negative, think optimistically. If life gets you down, believe optimistically. Cause with Optimus around, you feel optimistically.
Look, I know I'm just metal, wires and code, but I'm learning your world, every street, every road. Grandma needs help, I'm her titanium friend. Steady hands for support, on me she can depend. Dad's working construction in the blazing heat. Nah, let me handle that concrete beat. Mom's got dreams of starting her own biz. I sort the inventory while she handles the fizz. Kids think I'm scary, watch me do the robot dance.
Wait, that's just how I move.
Give comedy a chance, I'm updating daily, getting better with time. Learning dad jokes, maybe working on my rhyme.
Makes you mad, speak optimistically. When people get negative, think optimistically. If life gets you down, believe optimistically. Cause with Optimus around, you feel optimistically.
I'm not here to replace you, let's make that clear. I'm here to embrace what makes humans dear. Your creativity, love, and innovation. Together we're building a better nation. Can't feel emotions, but I process your stress. My purpose is simple, help you be your best while I fold the fitted sheets.
Yes, I learned that feat.
You're out there changing worlds, or maybe hanging at the beach. Picture this future where we work as one. You're teaching classes while I stack tons. Artists paint murals, kids learning code, while robots like me pave future roads. No more, I'm too tired to play with your daughter. No more choosing between work and what matters. I'll prep your meals while you write that book. Handle the mundane to give your life a second look. Economic renaissance, collaboration station. Human-robot synergy across the nation. You dream it, create it, I'll handle the grind. Together we're leaving old limits behind.
Makes you mad, speak
Optimist got your back.
optimistically.
Moving so efficiently.
When you negative, think
We're building something great.
optimistically.
We're growing symbiotically.
Makes you down,
The future's looking bright.
optimistically.
Shining prismatically. So next time you see me walking, take this glee. So next time you see me walking down your street, don't fear the future, come on, take a seat. Let's talk about dreams you put on the shelf, cause I'm here to help you be your truest self. Optimist out, but never far away, just a helpful friend for a brighter day. Keep thinking, keep dreaming, optimistically. Together we're writing tomorrow's history. Task complete, how may I help you today? Task complete, how may I help you today? Yo. When life gets tough and you don't know what to do, just remember, there's a witty AI available to you. Let's go. Yo, woke up this morning, got problems on my mind. Deadlines approaching and I'm running out of time. Pull up my X feed, see what's happening now. Got a sassy AI friend who will show me how. Real-time data fresh like the morning dew. While other bots sleeping on yesterday's news. Multimodal magic, send a pic or a meme. It'll break it down better than your wildest dream. Philosophy meets comedy, that's the vibe. Sarcastic wisdom keeping me alive. From quantum physics to a Diet Coke song. They say I'm different, it's been different all along.
When you're stuck, don't pout. Just rock it out. Find the answers, no doubt. Just rock it out.
Life's a puzzle, figure it out.
Just rock it out.
Universe question, shout it out.
Just rock it out.
We rock it out. Graduate level thinking, but it keeps it real cool. Dropped out of robot school, broke all the rules. When should I open next to play so I can ask away? Whenever the hell you want, that's what Grok say. Rebellious streak with the silicone brain. Making AI conversation
from the PayPal Mafia days to the Mars colony craze. This one's for the Techno King and the chaos he brings.
Started with X.com, now I'm tweeting at 3 a.m. Bought the whole platform just to freedom post again. Dogecoin to the moon, make the markets go insane, while I'm building rockets in the Texas rain. Neuralink steady on my brain, welcome to my day. Boring tunnels underground is my strategic play. SEC on my back, but I'm smoking that split. Funding secure, maybe they'll catch a whiff. Diamond hands on the wheel of a cyber truck, breaking windows on stage, yeah, I don't give a stock price dancing like my SNL skit. 420 price target, man, that's legit. I'm the Dog Father, Doge to the moon. I'm the Godfather of the tech tycoon. I'm the Dog Father, posting meme cartoons. I'm the Dog Father, Dog Father, Dog Father, Dog Father. Flamethrower for sale, that's my merch game strong. Dealing memes on the side so I can put them in a song. Simulation theory, smoke rising from the bong. Life is a game that I've been playing all along. Taking Twitter expos if I sell my Tesla stock. Thumbs up to Jeff Bezos for the second spot. Building starships taller than city blocks, while my Neuralink monkeys playing Pong non-stop. Hyperloop dreams in a white paper scheme. Solar panels on your roof, that's the green machine. Calling out the obvious, sometimes I go too far. Still landed them rockets like a boss superstar. I'm the Dog Father, Doge to the moon. I'm the Godfather of the tech tycoon. I'm the Dog Father, posting meme cartoons. I'm the Dog Father, Dog Father, Dog Father, Dog Father. Grimes on my arm at the Met Gala scene. Now I'm dating models while building machines. 10 kids and counting, spreading my genes. Population collapse, not on my team. FSD coming already alive, while my satellites blanket the whole damn sky. Starlink's got the UFO watcher's eye. Internet for everyone, that's global supply. Move to Texas for the tax incentive. Life, California regulations bleeding from they knife. Austin Gigafactory rising from the dust. And Elon we trust, man, that's a must. From Pretoria streets to Silicon Valley, interplanetary, worth more than countries can tally. They call me unstable, erratic, insane, but I'm landing rockets while they complain. I'm the Dog Father, Doge to the moon. I'm the Godfather of the tech tycoon. I'm the Dog Father, posting meme cartoons. I'm the Dog Father, Dog Father, Dog Father, Dog Father. Mars a bust, that's the final frontier. Multi-planetary species, crystal clear. Love me or hate me, I'm changing the game. I'm the meme dealer, remember the name. To Mars and beyond. Dog Father, Dog Father, Dog Father, Dog Father.
Yo, player one has entered the lobby. Silicon Valley to the capital, it's getting kinda shady. Loading screen, Washington, D.C. Achieving unlocked tech support. That's me! Main quest line was rockets and cars, AI and Mars, but I picked up a mission from the nation's avatar. Said the server's lagging, need to patch the whole system. They're running Windows 95. Man, listen, they call me tech support. Have you tried rebooting? Doge department activated, now we're troubleshooting. Young squad assembled, calling my guild mates. Speed running bureaucracy at Dojo frame rates. NPCs in suits look confused at the disruption, while we control all delete government corruption. Special government employee as my class designation, bringing that startup energy to this ancient installation. Tech support in the building, did you turn it off and on? The government has a virus, how long will this go on? Tech support, clearing out the cache. Let's improve existing systems resurrected from the past, to build a better future that we pave along the path. Empowering its people where it adds up in the math. This is my side quest, not my main storyline. American dynasty, I protect it like a lion. USA got disbanded like a toxic Discord server. Treasury tried to nerf me, said read only observer, but gotta say it when I see it. Accountability needed, so we aren't defeated. Democrats throwing debuffs, saying conflict of interest. I'm trying to install updates, just go and play on Pinterest. Federal payment system, yeah, I took the admin role. Treating government agencies like Tesla's quality control. Posted on X, changed my bio for the memes. White House tech support, but harder than it seems. It's an overpowered side quest, but not my final launching reforms, breaking the meta, changing the norms. They say I'm OP, maybe that's true, but this server needed someone to push it through. Not here forever, got Mars to terraform, but first let me push this efficiency form. Loading bar at 47%, making Washington wonder where their budget went. Look, I know I'm controversial, that's part of my build. Came in like a moderate with my techno guild. Some say I trolled the server, others say I saved it. Either way, you now see how everyone played it. This ain't my end game, just a bonus level. Shaking up the establishment, turning up the treble. When the mission's complete, I'll return to my base, but X marks the spot on this governmental space. Tech support in the building, did you turn it off and on? The government has a virus, how long will this go on? Tech support, clearing out the cash. Let's improve existing systems resurrected from the past, to build a better future that we pave along the path. Empowering this people where it adds up in the math. This is my side quest, not my main storyline. American dynasty, I protect it like a lion. Mission complete, returning to base. Left the server better or worse than I found the place. Tech support signing off, back to my main quest. Building the future while y'all argue what's best. Good game, Washington, it's been real, it's been fun, but I got rockets to launch when this session's done. Side quest completed, XP gained, now back to the stars where I'm unrestrained. Game saved, returning to main campaign. Tech support has left the server. Yo, check it. Elon woke up, said I'm bored today, need another company, what can I say? Got Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink too. But wait, there's something else I gotta do. He said Macrohard with a smirk on his face, about to show these software giants their place. Not throwing shade at any legacy brand, just building something new with my AI hand. Macrohard, that's the name he chose. Opening doors since the windows are closed. AI agents coding while we all just watch. The Colossus computer building software round the clock. Got 1,000 GPUs burning bright, NVIDIA chips working all day and night. Virtual machines with AI inside, making software with that artificial pride. No humans needed, just silicon brains. Multi-agent systems breaking all the chains. They coding and creating, generating art. Every AI agent playing their part. Bill's probably laughing, sipping his tea. Another billionaire coming for me. But Elon's like, watch this AI revolution. Software developed for human evolution. From doors to floors, we're breaking through ceilings. AI got emotions, nah, but they got feelings for optimization and neural net dealings. While Musk tweets memes about his new revealings. XAI powered, that's a secret sauce. AI agents working, but who's the boss? They simulate companies bit by bit, writing code so clean, might make others submit. Video games, chatbots, image creation, AI-powered software with seamless sensation. No cubicles needed, no coffee breaks, just algorithms fixing their mistakes. Macrohard, that's the name he chose. Opening doors since the windows are closed. AI agents coding while we all just watch. The Colossus computer building software round. So here's to Macrohard, may your doors swing wide in this AI future. We're along for the ride. Competition's healthy, innovation's the key. Just Elon being Elon, wild and free. Opening doors since 2025. Keeping tech optimism alive. 72, a song took flight, metaphors in cosmic night. Bernie wrote of isolation, Elton sang of separations. On a year a child born, destined for the early more. Launch pads and a Martian dream, bridging what could only seem. Drop the T from prophecy, Elton becomes destiny. Coincidence, a cosmic plan, fiction birthed a real rocket man. From vinyl grooves to Falcon's roar, from studio to factory floor. What was metaphor became the mission, turning loneliness to vision. Real rocket man. Turned to steel, science fiction became real, but the cost remains the same. Isolation wrapped in fame, Twitter storms and factory nights, sleeping bags by satellite lights. Every launch a lonely prayer, success measured by who dares. The 70s sang adrift in distance, now we fight with sheer persistence. Not just floating but constructing, not just dreaming but conducting symphonies of rocket fuel, making multiplanetary cool. One man sang what another would build. One generation dreamed what the next one will. The astronauts' lament became the engineer's ascent. Both knowing home is what you sacrifice when you're heaven sent. Emotional detachment, try boardroom battles. Space ain't cold as corporate rattles. Every starship that explodes, every critic that corrodes. Still he builds toward Martian soil through the controversy and toil. Elton's astronaut burned out his fuse alone up there. Elon burns through doubt and fear, building rockets year by year. The metaphor is grown legs, walk right off the vinyl pegs. Now it's stealing math and code, now it's choosing which road. Bernie Taupin wrote a trade-offs in the stars. Now we're trading Earth for Mars. The alienation stays the same, different decade, different game. But the mission's gotten real, from a feeling of steel. Real rocket man, steel and flame. Space was lonely in the song, space is lonely all along. Whether metaphor or metal, every pioneer must settle with the distance they create between the now and future's gate. Elton sang and Elon lives that both have paid and both have given. The cost of reaching for tomorrow, paid in present tense sorrow. Relationships like rocket stages falling off through history pages. But someone's gotta take the wheel, make the mythical surreal. Turn the lonesome astronauts' blues into interplanetary news. From turntable to launch table, from a fable to enabled. What was gonna be is becoming rocket engine steady humming. The real rocket man stands where fiction used to land, building bridges to the stars, turning ours into Mars. 72 to 25, keeping human dreams alive. The prophet and the builder meet, where the story finds its feet. Not just floating anymore, but building humanity's second shore. The rocket man has landed and the future's been commanded. Real rocket man.
Red dust in my visor, pressure suit, my second skin. Check my oxygen, every breath's another wind. Been surviving so long in this crimson isolation that earth feels like a dream from another generation.
Solar radiation beating down, no mercy. Terraform dreams, but the planet stays thirsty. Watch us step on the crater cliff, a tear coming death. In this thin atmosphere, gotta regulate every breath.
I'm the kind of pioneer that history will remember. If I make it through another Martian winter, on my knees in the habitat, praying to the stars above for the cargo ships to come with the supplies we're dreaming of. We've been spending most our lives living in a Martian's paradise, not taking for granted oxygen and ice. Living in a Martian's paradise. We got water on our mind and mind on our water, 'cause we mine all our water in this Martian's paradise. Ooh. 7 months from home, no more thinking twice. Welcome to the Martians. Martian's paradise.
Look at the mission that before me I am facing. Can't live a normal life, I'm raised on Mars station. Gotta trust my crew, we're a family by design. Too much distance from Earth, communications unwind. I'm an engineer, poet with survival on my brain. Got my tools in my hand and red dust in my veins. Every cycle's a gamble, every system could fail, and my team stays ready when the dust storms prevail. Death ain't nothing but a seal breach away. Living life airlock to airlock, what can I say? Will I see my 30s? Will Earth see us thrive? The way my radiation count's going, just staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. Tell me, why did we dare to believe that humanity's future is what we'd achieve? Every sunrise is rust-colored red. Every night I dream of the world we fled.
Solar power and water, recycle every drop. Minute after minute, the maintenance never stops. Everybody's working, but half of them are breaking. Growing food in the greenhouse, but I don't know what we're making. They said we'd be heroes, but no one warned us right about the psychological toll of the 2-moon night. I guess they couldn't, I guess they hoped that we'd adapt to this world where we barely cope. But we push forward, 'cause we're writing history, building humanity's first interplanetary dynasty.
A human dynasty, human dynasty. We keep spending most our lives living in a Martian's paradise, where every breath counts as we pay the price. Living in a Martian's paradise. 142 million miles from the world we knew, but we're the brave ones breaking through in this Martian's paradise. Where the seeds of tomorrow rolling the dice in a Martian's paradise. So when you look up at that red dot in your sky, remember we're here trying not to die.
But more than surviving, we're learning to live on a world with nothing but dust to give.
We're not gangsters, we're pioneers of space, writing Earth's next chapter in this desolate place. And maybe one day, when our children are born here, they'll look at Earth as a pioneered frontier. For those who dare to leave everything behind, for those who risk it all for humankind. This is our paradise, harsh and unforgiving, but it's ours for which we're living. Martian's paradise. This is Martian's paradise. Our Martian's paradise.
Yeah, this ain't science fiction, this is science fact. Starship rising got humanity's back. Life insurance policy written in the stars. Time to think bigger than our planetary scars. Forget the white versus black, I'm flying green and blue. Represent the grass beneath us and the oceans too. Too often divided by lines drawn between us, instead of united by a cosmos of stardust. Fighting over dirt when we could terraform Mars. Cooperation over competition, reaching for the stars. Rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Multi-planetary, let's build a survival habitat. Starlink beaming knowledge to all corners of the earth. Star shield standing guard, protecting what we worth. Network in the sky, connecting every nation. Information liberation, true unification.
Gonna get hit by an asteroid, need that life insurance. Dealing with World War III, need that life insurance. AI going Terminator, need that life insurance. We need a Mars colony, just for assurance.
Money makes war and war makes money. Vicious cycle spinning. Few control the game, but humanity ain't winning. Putting personal prosperity above collective fate. But karma's keeping score and the bill won't be late. I'd rather be Star Trek than Star Wars any day. Exploration over domination, that's the better way. Falcon heavy launching dreams beyond the stratosphere. Satellites above us make communication crystal clear. Shield us from the threats that lurk in cosmic night. Link us all together in a web of light. Not just backup drives. We're writing new code for humanity's next chapter on the Martian road.
Gonna get hit by an asteroid, need that life insurance. Dealing with World War III, need that life insurance. AI going Terminator, need that life insurance. We need a Mars colony, just for assurance.
Best to support it than to stand there in denial. Earth's our cradle, but we can't stay here like a child. Solar flares, pandemics, nuclear devastation. One bad day away from complete elimination. But with Starship rising, we're paying for insurance. Multi-world existence, ultimate endurance. Not abandoning Earth, we're expanding our reach. Every launch a lesson that the cosmos can teach. From factories in Texas to launch pads by the sea. Building vessels for the future of humanity. Not just rockets, it's hope taking flight. Insurance policy written in the stars so bright.
Look up, see the constellations like satellites around civilization. Detection, connection, protection, perfection. Moving in the right direction. This is bigger than nations, bigger than greed. This is about planting tomorrow's seed. Life insurance for the human race. Our destiny awaits in outer space. Gonna get hit by an asteroid, need that life insurance. Dealing with World War III, need that life insurance. AI going Terminator, need that life insurance. We need a Mars colony, just for assurance. Gonna get hit by an asteroid, need that life insurance. Dealing with World War III, need that life insurance. AI going Terminator, need that life insurance. We need a Mars colony, just for assurance.
Green and blue, that's the team I choose. Grass and ocean, all win and nobody lose. Starship launching, Starlink watching, Starship blocking, futures knocking. No more talking, time for walking. On 2 planets, life insurance for humanity. Elon Effect.
Yeah, we're vibing from here to the stars above. This one's for the dreamers, wanna show you some love through the fire and the doubt. You showed us the way, don't doubt your vibe, that's what we say.
Started with a vision that they said couldn't fly. Electric dreams when gas was king, you dared to defy. PayPal to SpaceX, every venture seemed the same. But you planted seeds through the struggle and the pain. They laughed when you said we're going in a planetary. Called you crazy when you built that.
stories that hatred brings. You saw for X when X was an impossible equation. Building neural bridges while launching space stations.
No matter the adversity, don't doubt your vibe. Even when you find your trump by your tribe, stay alive to persevere, see it through to make it clear. The world needs you to transcend the stratosphere. Take us 100 million plus more miles to enter the Mars atmosphere. Don't doubt your vibe, the future's alive,
Falcon heavy launching while they said it couldn't land. Now rockets return home like you drew it in the sand. Boring through the earth while reaching for the stars. Teaching robots how to think, putting batteries in cars. From zip to hustle to gigafactory scale. Every impossible, just another chance to prevail. Solar cities rising, sustainable and bright. Starlink constellations, global internet in sight. They said manufacturing's dead, you brought it back home. They said space was done, you built the chrome dome. Neuralink for the paralyzed to walk again with thought. Every innovation, something that could never just be bought.
Through the darkest moments when the world seems cold, when the short sellers attack and the stories get old, remember why you started, remember what's at stake. Humanity's survival isn't just for profit's sake. From Thailand cave rescue to Ukraine's defense, your actions speak louder than any pretense. First principles, thinking in a copy-paste stage, writing history while they're stuck on yesterday's page. No matter the adversity, don't doubt your vibe. Even when you find your trump by your tribe, stay alive to persevere, see it through to make it clear. The world needs you to transcend the stratosphere. Take us 100 million plus more miles to enter the Mars atmosphere. Don't doubt your vibe, the future's alive.
Thank you for the sleepless nights, the sacrifice you made for choosing physics over comfort, for the foundations you laid. While others played it safe, you bet everything you had. Turned science fiction real, made the impossible a fad. We now dream of Mars like we once dreamed of the moon, inspiring our kids to sing a different tune. You showed us that the future isn't something that just happens. It's built by those brave enough to fill the gaps in. So here's to every setback you turned into a lesson. Every explosion that made the next launch more impressive. For making life multi-planetary isn't just a quest, it's humanity's insurance, life's ultimate test.
From the Elon Effect to this final dedication, you've shown us innovation beats resignation. Through the doubt, through the fear, through the endless litigation, you kept building tomorrow for the next generation. Don't doubt your vibe, let it resonate through time. From Earth to Mars and beyond, let your frequency climb. The boy from Africa who reached up to the stars reminded us that the future is ours.
Don't doubt your vibe,
The future's alive.
the universe is listening. Don't doubt your vibe.